Good evening. This is CTV News for the second day of October. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Rochelle Metzger. Thank you for joining us tonight. Today, the region marks the 10th anniversary of the D.C. area sniper shootings. Paul LaRufa, a Prince George's County pizza shop owner, was shot by Lee Boyd Malvo in September 2002, 4 weeks before the shooting rampage began. He survived. 10 other victims in the metro area did not. The attacks that followed were believed to be that of a single man driving a white van. That is before police arrested Malvo and John Allen Muhammad on October 24th in Frederick, Maryland. Those who lived through the attacks in October 2002 remember being gripped by fear.
It was very scary because I used to walk my kids to school, to the Green Meadow Elementary School, and we were constantly looking left and right all around us. We would just keep on moving just to prevent standing in one spot, you know, so that we wouldn't get hit from some crazy maniac.
I cannot believe it's 10 years. But my wife was scared at the time. But, you know, like I said, life goes on. So you have to just deal with it.
I remember that it was very scary in the area, and I remember that I was waiting for the bus to go to work, and I stayed inside the building because I didn't want to come out just in case they came by. I remember that.
Can you believe it's been 10 years?
No, it's kind of incredible, and I'm glad that, you know, they caught them and they did justice and whatever they had to do.
Do you feel safer today?
We have a neighborhood watch in Greenbelt, Old Greenbelt Neighborhood Watch, and I'm a part of that. And we are constantly looking for suspicious people, anything that, you know, that would be a danger to us or to our friends, our neighbors. We see something, we say something. And, you know,
Police say in total the snipers killed 15 people in 7 states and the District of Columbia.
Gambling opponents rally outside of the county administration building this morning. They had a distinct message for residents. Say no to question 7 on the November ballot.
A vision that says that we ought to have minimal jobs and menial jobs. A vision that, yes, will build a casino, but break up families. That's one vision. Another vision says that we can do things better than that. That we can indeed create new jobs, family-oriented environment.
Slots opponents gathered outside the county seat this morning, voicing their opposition to a plan that would add a 6th casino in Prince George's and table games at the 5 existing gambling sites in Maryland.
If this is so good, if we go to Atlantic City, you ever notice what's around all those casinos up there? Abject poverty. I mean, if the casinos are so good, you think they could help 1 or 2 homes up there?
Former Delegate John Levi has adamantly been opposed to question 7 since County Executive Sharon Baker first proposed the idea back in February.
Right after they went to Annapolis in May and passed a tax increase on Marylanders around the state, they're going to come back and give a whopping 27% tax cut to the casino in Anne Arundel County, Maryland Live, as well as the others around the state. I don't think millionaires need a casino, a tax cut.
And meanwhile, the Washington Redskins have announced their endorsement for question 7. The president of business operations for the team released a statement saying the initiative will bring thousands of jobs and hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue to the county.
Days after 2 high-ranking Prince George's education officials are fired, the county executive expresses confidence in the school district's leadership. Last week, the school board reportedly fired Roger Thomas and Matthew Stansky after they allegedly signed off on a huge severance package without authorization. The Board of Education has now lost 4 of its highest-ranking leaders in recent months. Nevertheless, Rashawn Baker says his office is working with the school district to ensure stability.
We're working with the school board and the interim superintendent, Dr. Crawley, to make sure the stability and the progress we're seeing in our school system continues. We're going to make every portion of this government available to help them. Our budget director and our deputy CAO for finance and budget, Tom Himmler, is going to be working with and offering to help the school system. So we're going to be there hand in hand.
Meantime, Baker says a key board staffer has been tapped to oversee school system finances.
Our understanding is no one has been designated by the school system to fill the CFO spot yet, but I know that he's elevated Dr. Arbogast and Monica Golson to fill part of the administration leadership. We will be working with them. I had a great meeting with Dr. Crawley and his team, and Gina Jacobs, the school board chair.
The district's latest management changes come as voters prepare to elect a new school board next month.
Well, some members of the Prince George's Council say there needs to be a performance audit of the school system. Chairwoman Andrea Harrison says the council is currently drafting a letter to School Board Chair Virginia Jacobs requesting an agreement to do so.
We have not had a full audit of the school system in, well over 20 years, and it's just time. We are in the process, we're doing a consolidation task force to see how we can save money. We've done a task force on transportation. There are a lot of changes in the school system right now. Now is a good time to do this.
We will be able to understand what we're doing well, what we need to do better, where there may be some potential for change, and can give us a roadmap towards being a very efficient school system for our children.
Harrison and Davis tell us that if the agreement is finalized, the hope is that the cost of the audit would be shared by both the council and the Board of Education.
And the Board of Education wants feedback from the community as it continues to search for a new school superintendent. The Prince George's County Public School System has designed a survey to poll the importance of various characteristics commonly associated with effective leaders. The results will be used by the school board to determine what the community views as the most desired traits they would like to see in their next school's chief. To take the survey, log on to the school system's website at pgcps.org. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Rochelle Metzger.
And I'm Patricia Vallone.